Hello again from the hugely impressive surroundings of the Miazza Stadium in Milan. This an Italian fixture to savour as Milan and Napoli, the top two in Serie A, meet head-on in a heavyweight contest that, as we can see from the table, may well have a considerable bearing on the destiny of this season's title. Milan plays 2 points behind Napoli, the leaders. Down at the bottom, at least Verona and Ascoli are in touching distance of their fellow strugglers, to include Fiorentina and Lazio in the buff. A pulsating atmosphere in the stadium. Two sides who've been hopeful of winning the championship last season, but missed out by a distance in the end as Inter romped away with the championship, winning with a points total for the Scudetto. This season, Milan have been chiselling away at Napoli's lead. They were 5 points adrift a couple of months back, but now are hoping to draw level with them. Diego Maradona will, of course, be the focal point of attention in the Napoli side, taking his place in this starting 11. One that doesn't include Careca, the Brazilian, who is out injured, although one at some stage he's on the bench, even though he's not. Van Basten has been so lethal this season. This is Rijkaard. Oh, Massaro with a clever spin then. In goes Donadoni. And Giuliani had to be on his guard then as Donadoni sprinted through. Away through Kripa. Napoli have lost just once in Serie A this season. That was back in late December when they went down 3-0 away to Lazio. On by Kripa. Is there an offside flag? There is. Maradona waiting to guide it in. It won't count. Carnevale was offside. And he's getting some earache now from Pazzagli. Settling for the throw off Mauro. Really experienced player, Ancelotti, in the midfield for Milan today. A very mobile midfield too. And that's a trip, surely. Maradona, who else, will take this free kick for the team from Naples. It's a decent one too, met by Carnevale. And is on the bench if needed. Rijkaard breaking for Milan. We've got 4-5 up now. Ancelotti. Milan really probing now. It's Maldini. Good save. Van Basten. Just couldn't turn it in. Giuliani good enough to get his hand to it. Seemed to be into the path of Van Basten, who arrived very bravely then. Such a smart one-handed save by Giuliani. And it was a terrific block by Ciro Ferrara that saved the day. Paid the price for it. Van Basten, 14 goals in Serie A so far this season in just 16 games. It's a remarkable return. 19 in the last season in the Italian top flight. Carnevale and, of course, Diego Maradona, their talisman. Will be a corner then to Napoli. To be taken by Diego Maradona. Hasn't really been able to influence his first half too much so far. Perhaps he can now. Oh, the keeper was tempted out a long way and had no chance of getting there, but Kripa so far. Napoli will be the happier of the two teams at this stage. Milan looking for their 8th consecutive Serie A win, but it's not been easy. Napoli packing their defence, and I'm sure that'll stay the trend. Colombo. Corradini, who doesn't give too much away. Baresi, then to Maldini. Ancelotti. And a forceful run too. Ivani. Giving Milan some width down this left side. Still Ivani. A decent ball in, and Massaro! Such a good finish from Daniele Massaro. Napoli caught out. At last their defence has been unlocked. And it needed that superb ball in from Ivani. And it was really firmly met then by Massaro. His 7th goal in Serie A this season and his 10th in all competitions. Too hot for the keeper Giuliani as it whistled past him. And Milan have edged in front right at the start of the second half. Just 2 minutes in. Now will Napoli come out and play? Now it's Mauro. Good anticipation by Maldini. It's Van Basten. With Ivani hurtling forward in support. Going for that near post. Just cross comes Costa Curta. Normally very solid, not on that occasion. And finally the keeper has to hang on. Paziali. He seemed to lead with his arm with that challenge. Free kick rightly given. Rijkaard. Now Maradona. Getting away from Costa Curta, at least he would have done, but for that trip by Ancelotti. Not easy to his second one now. Came from Atletico Madrid. Well, Milan is certainly the dominant force in this game. And now it seems Napoli might be losing Alamao, one of their more imaginative players. Gianfranco Zola, 23-year-old Sardinian, being prepared now to come on. Tip for big things, Gianfranco Zola, having been signed from Italy's third division back in the summer. More work to do now. Ivani, the left footer, has come across to take this. Rijkaard among the targets, and of course Van Basten. And Massaro, who's proved he's no slouch in the air. And it's in! Oh, what a header from Maldini! Maybe they were looking out for others. It was a towering header in from Paolo Maldini. His first goal in Serie A in 2 years. It's a memorable one too. Giuliani here almost rooted to the spot as it flashed past him. It's 2-0 to Milan. With less than 20 minutes to go. Surely now they have this match very much under their control. Zola. And he was clearly pulling Ivani. Struggling to make an impact, Zola. Three waiting in the middle. Frank Rijkaard. Linking with Massaro. It's Rijkaard again off the uprights. Giuliani managing to push it onto that post. As the crowd savour that flowing move then from Milan. Rijkaard with a shot. Giuliani with strong hands to it. Milan. Corradini. Napoli struggling to get any kind of foothold in this game. It's Massaro. Oh, with a splendid turn too. Still Massaro. Almost a hint of a trip then. That was Ferrara. Now Colombo with a chance to whip it in. In goes Rijkaard. And it was Corradini, the defender there, just managing to thwart him. Ivani. Rijkaard on that near post. Oh, behind him is Van Basten. And it's 3 for Milan. Giuliani could only look on and wonder then at his team's lack of defending. He's dived in here, Van Basten, ahead of Baroni. And with 4 minutes to go, makes it 15 in 17 league games now for the season. The European Footballer of the Year strikes again in devastating fashion. Rijkaard with the flick on, and Van Basten in on the finish as the two Dutchmen celebrate. And it puts the seal on a very, very impressive victory. Rijkaard, again moving so effortlessly through the midfield. And then in rather more unorthodox fashion, finding Simone, who demands a save at least from Giuliani. Zola. Has Correca to his right, along with Cripper. Here's Correca. And now Zolo was onside. Timed his run really well. And it's Costa Curta to hack it away. Into the last minute. Rijkaard at full stretch. To Sati. To Rijkaard. Simone's gone to the near post. And almost got his shot away too. It was Corradini who tackled him, and he is down injured here in some distress. But then it's been an afternoon of all-round discomfort for Napoli, who have been soundly beaten here, 3-0 by Milan. A really comprehensive victory in the end for them. And it means they will join Napoli at the top of Serie A. The two teams now level on points as Milan celebrate this win. Table after today's result. So we are both on 36 points now, then come Inter on 32 with Sampdoria, and then Juventus on 31.